2 for Lawrence.
So we got goddamn
And Lawrence Butler goes down on strikes. Done that 3 times tonight, and 0 for 4 for Lawrence.
I could have sworn he already had 2 strikes.
Yeah, I think Schuster just slowing him down, and you can see, Jenny, I've talked about it, left on left, when you get attacked with soft stuff from a left-hander working into you, that's just not something you're used to. You didn't grow up being attacked that way by left-handed pitching.
I ain't gonna lie, we don't even need this game for real. So let me.
We've seen it more and more in the game where, same side changeups, especially.
Just blinker. Take off the end of the bat right there.
More so need this game.
Balls that are looking near the middle of the plate and then are turning left or right and getting them off the barrel.
Give me 1 run. 1 run. That's nice.
David Bednar, Ryan Baraki. Tails in there.
Damn,
left to right.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, this man Paul Skinny, bro.
Even his 4-seam fastball.
We need something different.
Splinker, and then 4-seamer right here at 97. Away, away, and in. Without asking Dr. Krajewski, what has been the pitch, I would just say for me with the eye test, it's been his pitch mix that has been so good. It just seems like he can throw whatever he wants, whenever he wants.
Gets Tommy Edman. 6 scoreless innings. His 3rd game against the Dodgers in his short career, by far his best.
That's a bad motherfucker right there. God damn it, dog. That's a bad motherfucker right there. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And it's 5-3.
Stay hot, Sody Pop. Well, there's that spinner left on left, and Tyler Soderstrom able to stay on it long enough. A little sweeping action starting to work away from the left-hander. But I think you see that finish in the swing, and Sody able to keep the head on it. And that's just a great job of staying on the pitch. Brent Rooker, after his double, able to come around and score. Now the A's starting to create a little separation here.
All the offense today, starting with the bottom of the order. Luis Urias working a full count walk. That was with 1 out. And with 2 outs, it was Rooker and Soderstrom both driving in runs. Shea Langoliers an 0-1 count. Trying to add on here.
Well, you see Brent Rooker talking to Jacob Wilson about what he's seeing.
It's going to be a tapper right back towards the pitcher in Schuster. He'll flip it over, and that ends the 7th. 2 runs for the A's, in control now in West Sacramento.
An MSC cruise isn't just a vacation, it's a holiday full of European style
and all the things Americans love too. Come on, Bloom.
There are a ton of football matches.
Games, football games. Woo! You ready for some adrenaline?
I was born ready. How high is that?
So high.
Privacy.
Privacy.
Gelato.
Froyo.
Architecture.
Sharkitecture.
That is a big hat.
It's American. Of course it's big.
What a vacation.
Don't you mean holiday?
My bad.
We should stop now.
Yeah.
It's off the wall. 2 runs are going to score. Look at this shot.
Little Darren Baker was standing very close behind.
It has been a tough road. It's all the way from an ERA under 2 in wins to an ERA around 10 in losses.
Skewed a little bit by the game where Rojas was in there, and those numbers count against it. 16-0 loss to the Cubs, but it's wide enough where even without that, huge gap.
Damn, bro, you finna walk him.
3-1 on Cruz. But another good day for O'Neill Cruz. Walked and scored in the first inning, knocked in a run with a single, came in to score again in the 5th. Looking for a 4th straight multi-hit game. Three-2. O'Neill Cruz, who is named after his dad's favorite player, former Yankee great Paul O'Neill. Caught at second by Edman.
Good positioning, good hands, but really good swing. To barrel up this, it's a short, tight swing, kills it. Tommy gloves it.
Jumps off his bat, doesn't it?
It sure does. The ball, with different trajectory, that ball goes a long way.
Well, he's hit 5 home runs in his last 8 games. Mentioned back-to-back games of the home run in Anaheim, 2-hit game yesterday. Yet his hardest hit ball, nobody's talking about because it was an out. He hit a ball that was caught by Mike Trout that was 119 miles per hour. Reynolds looking for his first hit. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dives in there, strike 2.
'96 with sink, and that is a severe right turn.
Chopper. A little easier for Edman. 2 up and 2 down for Garcia. He's making his 30th career appearance against the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Designated hitter number 22, McCutcheon.
558 total, 30 against Pittsburgh. For the longtime Philly. Comes home to McCutcheon. Ball 1. Walking a single for McCutcheon today. With 20 home runs last season. Said, I can still do this at a high level. Re-upped on a 1-year contract. That's his plan these days. Keep doing those 1-year deals. Kind of as long as he feels like he can keep playing well. And shoot, he's hitting 3rd for him.
McCutcheon,
nice retirement plan, you know.
Well, as long as I've been watching baseball, McCutcheon's been doing that shit for a long time. Like, McCutcheon's been doing that shit. As long as I've been watching baseball, McCutcheon, like, he been cooking my mom.
His hit earlier, he tied Pee Wee Reese for 199th on the all-time hits list.
Not that I said anything, because we asked.
Harold Peter Henry Reese. Pee Wee not because he was small, but because he was a marbles champion, and Pee Wee is another word for a small marble. In the air to center field. Pages going back on it. On the track, he's got room.
I'm telling you, bro, like,
7th inning for Luis Garcia, and we stretch in a 3-0 game.
At Wells Fargo, we get it.
If
Ella
you're
started her
ever
business
throwing
because she
balls,
loves
there's one thing that
facades,
you're like to throw balls, but that's just not efficient.
roofs,
You got them chasing that shit.
mezzanines.
You wasting
She's into
pitches,
all
bro.
of it.
Because you only got about what 30
What
pitches.
she's not really
Not even.
into is the banking. Luckily, Wells Fargo offers business checking, payments, and lending all in one place. So you can get back to doing the things you love.
Not
You're
even.
good at business, we're good at business banking. Wells Fargo.
You wouldn't settle for Bateman when there's Batman?
Solve the riddle and be free.
What is dusk?
You don't have to answer in the form of a question.
What is lasagna? What is love?
All right.
What isn't love, you know?
Just toss it.
Don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
You know, it's something about the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cardinal way. It's a great fan base, a great organization.
Have yourself a day, young man.
A lot of young guys that have a chance to do something great.
And it's a gunner!
A special year for the Cardinals.
It's a 3-homer game! Way into Big Mac land! Cardinals are a sneaky team.
Brad wants a curtain call for Arenado.
I could have sworn it was
Stars of the
3
game
outs.
stepping up the St. Louis Cardinals.
Hey, unless they automatically counted that as an out. That didn't pop up. That shit was so high in the air, it counted it as an out.
You love the game. Now you can own baseball greatness. MLB Auction lets you bid on game used and autographed bats, balls, jerseys, and more. With items added all season long from your favorite major league teams, legends, and players. Each item is MLB authenticated to ensure the item shipped directly to your home is the real deal. Want a piece of the game? Visit auctions.mlb.com.
And,
103 pitches. He heads back.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's
inning with Will Smith.
That's what I'm talking about. Y'all boys saw that shit.
Dock is some real estate. Throw some leather at it. Let's go hit.
Let that bitch fall in his lap.
At Wells Fargo.
Career high is 107. He has spoken.
So yeah, under
at length about
4.5.
wanting to be that guy they can count on.
In
About
the
wanting
first
to be
7
a
innings.
workhorse. He's certainly built to be.
Live better, obviously. Paul Skeens at the bottom, so I shouldn't expect a run. No more than a run.
6'6",
You know what I'm saying? Like,
260
fucking Paul Skeens. If Paul Skeens blows more than a run right now, I know something. And the thing about him, he has 105 pitches. And he's still in league.
Production, the heavier you are,
he's still
the
playing.
easier it is on your
That's
arm
crazy.
as far as the shock absorbing and the tax you put on the arm.
Like, unless he has a
More
good way of
effort from a
hiding it,
smaller body.
I don't know.
Doesn't mean you can't throw hard,
Crazy.
throw for a long time with a smaller body. It just takes more work.
1-2 to Smith. Sped away from him. He's got 8 Ks in this game.
Another game I need to check
Season
on.
high.
San Francisco Giants.
Hasn't walked anybody. Now 38
shit.
to 4. Strikeout to walk ratio on the year. Back home with the 2-2. Got Smith swinging for his 9th K.
That shit was.
And it will be
That shit
just
was
that one
tough.
additional hitter here in the
Got his
7th.
stupid
One
ass.
additional pitch on top of his previous career high. Yeah, and he finishes off his night for good measure here with his 9th K. Into the 7th he went. Did not disappoint. The manager, Derek Shelton, out to take the ball as Skeens puts on a show.
Why you taking him out, Pep?
A star is born, talking about Jackson Churio.
Churio flips the scoreboard with a 4-pointer. It's coming into his own right before our eyes.
That truly believe in the presence and
Oh,
the
Skeens got that.
Churio
Flamethrower,
is.
boy. I ain't
You
gonna
have to love
cap.
the versatility he brings. He can play left field, he can play right field. Youngest player in MLB.
Scored first. The A's have had to answer each and every time, and finally a 2-run lead at this moment. Back by
So
Luis
that was
Severino
looking
and a
good
quality
under
start.
4.5. That was.
Swing and miss for
We got this
JJ
game.
Bleday,
These people
0-2.
swinging.
Here's a look
We got this
closer
game
at the
under
numbers.
9
6
points, not
innings
8.
for Luis Severino, 3 earned runs.
We
2
got it
walks,
under 9.
7 strikeouts. Sean Burke had the long relief today, the bulk starter over there for the White Sox, and Jacob Wilson has been the offensive hero once again. 2 for 3. He had a homer, driven in 2 of the 5 runs for the A's.
Yeah, he's had a pretty good ball game.
2-2 now to JJ Bleday. That's a nice sight. Always good to see when Mason Miller's up and warming. Saw him warm up yesterday, but they didn't need him. It's a good thing.
That's right there what it's all about. How pumped is he? Oh, man.
Into the ballpark, got some ice cream.
Well, look at that. I mean, this thing right here, that just gave him superpower.
Got a baseball.
All this can hit right now possibly be
He's going to be able to roll farther, roll faster.
And Blade rips one into right field. Blade on with a single to start things in the bottom of the 8th.
Well, time now for your Ford Play of the Day, brought to you by your California Ford dealers. Jacob Wilson, lift off for Willie Walkoff. He wasn't done. Little slagger punch right back up the middle. Lou Bob kicked it, and that windmill just kept cranking for Eric Martins. Sent 2 across. Jacob Wilson at the plate now after the leadoff knock from J.J. Bleday. He got a hole open.
You need someone to win the game, Jacob Wilson's your guy. You need someone to tie the game, Jacob Wilson's your guy. You need someone to start a rally, Jacob Wilson is your guy. That is what we've learned in the last 2 days. And this one gets past Andrew Vaughn. Jacob Wilson continues to hit first to third for J.J. Bleday. And now the offense is rocking and rolling against these White Sox.
And this is exactly how Mark Kotsay has drawn it up. When you think about what this lineup reflects, there's power with some contact sandwiched in between.
What is
and
that
this
set,
is what you're
bro?
hoping for. You get somebody on base ahead of Jacob Wilson, you know what's happening. The ball's in play, we're going to have action. And J.J. Bleday able to go first to third. And with a little noise here to start the 8th, Ethan Katz is going to come out and settle it down.
Infield comes in for the meeting on the
I just seen
mound
somebody
with
get out.
Ethan Katz. Well, there's Penn Murphy warming up. The right-hander, one of the few veterans that Will Venable has.
If you want to strike them out.
Gio Urshela on deck. He'll be after Nick Kurtz. They can keep passing the baton. It'll get to Max Schumann for his first AB of the day after coming in as a pinch runner.
2 more outs. You need 2 more outs in the San Fran game. You need 1 more out. Pittsburgh game.
No outs, first and third for Nick Kurtz. Well inside and brushes the rookie off the plate.
Buddy ass tweaking, but yeah, I
Kurtz
chill,
needed
man.
a timeout. Kurtz, he said, come on with it.
Brother. And the thing is, it's one thing if they score 1 goal, 1 point, cool. But, because at least we'll get our money back. We'll probably like something like 50.
Allowed for the 10 hits for the A's. Back in the 7th when
Shit,
he
I'll
came
be
in.
getting my money back, shit. You can strike them
You've
out.
already got a good look at how they're
Fly
trying to
out.
attack Kurtz.
And
Moving away,
then
time
round
in
out.
with the fastball.
Or a strikeout, whatever. Oh yeah, I'm going to those games. Marlin games. I'll be there.
Third time for the left-handed batter seeing a lefty at the plate. This
Pop
one
up.
popped up to left field.
Oh yeah.
Benintendi with a winding route will make the catch run coming home. And the throw will go to second. A sacrifice fly for Nick Kurtz gives the A's a 3-run advantage.
No more runs.
Get the job done.
Like I said, I'm cool with getting my money back.
And for a guy like Nick Kurtz who has
You know
the
what I'm saying?
power to put the ball in the air, in the outfield, that's all you're looking to achieve right there. Got the infield in. Last thing you want to do is tap something on the ground and roll into a double play. A little Venable out now. Looks like he'll be lifting the left-hander.
One out, one on here in the bottom of the 8th when it's time for a change. Think Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service. Trouble light on, we can fix that.
Taco Bell brought back crispy chicken nuggets, and I can't believe how good they are.
Why can't you believe it?
Because you're Taco Bell. Taco Bell.
Yeah, but a taco place can do nuggets, right?
Yeah, the Hidden Valley Fire Ranch is awesome.
Okay, they're good, but we're not a chicken place.
When did you guys become a chicken place?
Chicken? Can't a taco place do good nuggets? Are we not allowed to do both?
What do you mean?
You think it's cool to do both, right? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are they okay?
I don't think so.
We're totally a taco place that's a chicken place that's also a taco place.
Dad said Christmas is presented by authority of the
So we have
athletics
400, right?
and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the athletics.
It was this day 10 years ago against the Astros when the OG Max Muncy made his major league debut, and you saw that hit, that first hit, and then the hard hit on the slide. Put Jose Altuve in the dirt. Maybe he was dreaming about playing left field at that moment in time.
Well, he was about to get sent to left field. Mac Muncy almost turned him into a wall ornament. We pin Murphy on now, out of the pin for the Pale
So Murphy, don't fucking sell me.
12th appearance for the right-hander. Gio Urshela up now, seeing if he can't add to the damage.
First pitch in for a strike. Gio was 5 for his last 6, 0 for 3 tonight against these White Sox. The A's have done a nice job of spreading the offense out top to bottom tonight. Flashed power from Jacob Wilson for the homer, and then really just went to work by building some innings. Check over on Jacob.
We're just checking on Jacob Wilson, wanting to make sure. Oh.
That caught Matt Thaiss.
Gonna squirt him up double time off the inside of that right leg and then the
Hope it
left
don't hurt.
eye.
I know that bitch thing.
Gonna get that clock reset.
There's the 1-2. Ends up the count.
Better bring a lady in that bit.
Hard to believe that Penn Murphy is one of 3 White Sox that entered opening day with more than 1 full year of Major League service time. That's how young the squad is for Chicago. Lifted to left. And the catch made by Benintendi.
Well, that'll be the narrative surrounding this club, whether they like it or not. I think it's going to be an easy area to point to, especially with the lack of success they've had early. 9 blown lead losses. You see their most in baseball.
Bring in Max Schumann for the first time today, and he sends this one to center field. Tough for Luis Robert Jr. Drops it. Schumann's on first and third now with 2 outs.
Well, and guess who it is down there at the bottom? Oh, Max Schumann. Just dumping it in right in front of Luis Robert. Goes into a slide. He can't come up with it cleanly. That allowed Jacob Wilson to head over to third base.
Wrong with this nigga? The fuck wrong with this nigga? Oh, I say,
Top with Lawrence Butler.
I better not give up a run, or I'm on your ass. That's for sure.
Let's see if Lawrence Butler can't get old Penn Murphy to just throw one of those sliders right onto his barrel.
This one I'm not umpire, because if that was me, I'd be
Mason Miller in the pen. Couple of insurance runs, and they can settle Mason Miller back down. Save him for another day.
Save them pitches, bro.
Here's the 2-2. Butler held back. They do check down, and Jim Wolf saw the same thing.
Yeah, another great call. I think Lawrence Butler, right now, I think maybe just caught sort of in between, able to hit the brakes right at the very last second.
Schumann will be in motion here. 2 outs. And then the 3-2 count. There goes Schumann, swing and miss for Butler, and you see that frustration.
Again.
Slam the bat down after 4 strikeouts this evening. It'll be time for Mason Miller.
Bring the dog out the cage, you hear me?
Game time. We all know Ellie, Gunnar, and Paul's road to the show, but what about yours? The amateur years are just the stepping stone, and your journey to the big leagues. Game time. Take control of choices that matter.
Now the third baseman, Derek Martin.
Level up your game.
That one way back, and it's gone.
And become a legend, because your road to the show starts now.
And the Reds are World Series champions.
Rated E for everyone.
You may not know where you stand with retail associates, but you always know where you stand with the Sport Clips app haircut tracker that tracks your real-time wait time. It's a game changer.
Alright, player. Yeah.
Migraine with or without Aura and